Hi, I'm Lisa Haydon, and this is MissMalini, and you're watching MissMalini's World on TLC.
That's right. You've been associated with Mintra for a while, and you did this really adorable ad where you had like a really fun, like every time you took an outfit off, there was a new.
Where I was stripping.
I was trying to find a really elegant way of saying that. Anyway, so what's going on? I know you were shooting something today. What was that for?
That was for MFWknd, which is what we're here talking about today with all the bloggers.
Yeah.
And it was just sort of like, a MFWknd campaign, different looks and different things that people can look forward to, and sort of like a mood board of what's going to go on, the style hub and the beauty hub, and all the different things that people can do when they're at Fashion Week.
We actually went to Mintra Fashion Week. I'm wearing Dressberry. They have such cool
I love
clothes
them
now.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your association with Mintra. You've been working with them for a while now, since 2014.
I have. So I started a clothing label, as you know, with our friends that are now in New York. And then that got bought over by Mintra, so I kind of got a little inroad into Mintra via there. And so I was shooting ads and stuff for them for Share Sing, which was Mintra owned. And then after that, we just kind of started shooting other ads because I was kind of already like this person that they were using, And then one of our ads went viral. That one, the one where I was taking on my Cutlery Shop Part 2, and then since then it's just kind of been an equation I've constantly had with Mukesh, Bansal from Mintra, and just the whole team, and every time I work with them, touch wood, I feel like something really sort of magical or fun or special sort of comes out of it, and it's a fun equation I have with them, so I love working with them. And then in the most recent past, I've sort of been signed on as a brand ambassador as well, and it just seemed like a natural progression of everything else that I was already doing, you know what I'm saying? So I think I've kind of been speaking on their behalf and kind of part of their family for a long time now.
And I love it. I think that you have that personality that really suits the Mintra girl as well.
Thank
you.
That's
a really good fit. So what's the last thing you bought online?
Good question. I think the last thing I bought online would have been ballet flats. And I bought a couple things off Dressberry as well. They've got really cute stuff.
They have very cute stuff, and they have a lot of nice black and white monochrome.
They did. Mintra actually offered me, they offered me a few different things at one point, and it was like, you can either do this, or you can be the face of Dressberry, or you can do this. What do you want to do, pickle?
So you're like,
yeah, exactly. I was like, I think I want to do everything, and I was like, oh, okay, gotta pick. Then I just chose Mintra.
And you've actually been doing amazing things. So obviously you've been modeling for a long time, and everybody loved you as a queen. I saw that. And it was so cute, and it was kind of like unexpected, right? To see you suddenly doing like a big Bollywood film. So how did that come about?
Well, it came, I think that, some of the most amazing sort of things come in really uncertain looking or just, small packages. And when that film came along, the thing that made me want to take it was like Vijayalakshmi's first scene when she comes out and she's like saying all these profanities about, wow, that's not too big. And I thought, damn, like this girl is so like authentic. And I mean, it came to me because Vikas Bell showed enough faith in me to take me for that role and to see that I would be able to pull it off. And he really didn't need to do that at that point in time. And I think that was an act of trust and an act of faith. And that's how it came about. And then I read the script, and I mean, the character was not, she was small, but she was so powerful that I thought, this chick, I just related to her in so many ways as well. And
she's like the friend you want to make when you end up alone in Europe somehow.
Yeah.
But so what was it like with Kangana? Because it looks like, especially the chemistry when you guys are, when she's having her like drunken moment and you're taking her out, it looks like you're really BFFs. Did you guys get along really well on set?
We did. I think also a large amount of the fact that the chemistry worked so much is because I sort of stayed in my character the entire time I was shooting, and she kind of stayed in her character. So when it came together, when there are two people that are so in their character, the director knew that dynamic would work anyway. It's these two opposite people that come together and share something sort of unique.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a point where Vijayalakshmi, Rani looks up to Vijayalakshmi, and Vijayalakshmi's never met a girl like this before. Like, she has these problems that are so simple, but so, to her, non-understandable because there's this huge culture difference. So I think she thinks she's really cute, and, she kind of wants to help her, but she doesn't know how, so she just kind of shows her world.
Love that. And so what's next? Any movies that we can look forward to?
Yes, I have The Shawkeens coming out. Nice. It's releasing on, again, November 7th. It was November 21st, now it's November 7th. And I'm really looking forward to that because that's my first big mainstream role.
Ooh.
I know. And I've worked with like really cool actors, and to be honest with you, on this set I felt like I really made family, and it's such an unlikely cast. Like, these three, Anupam Kher, Anu Kapoor, and Piyush Pai, and then myself. But I ended up having a really cool relationship with each one of them, and some of them became like, you know, my dad, and the other one was like giving life advice, and it was so nice for a change to be on set with people that weren't necessarily my contemporaries, so I felt like this little girl amongst all these, you know,
that's awesome.
mature people.
There's a lot of little girls, young girls, and a lot of young girls out there who are looking up to you for life advice. So some life advice for the miniature girl, something all girls should keep in mind.
Oh Molly, that's such a broad thing. Narrow it down.
Okay, narrow it down. Let's give them boy advice. Come on, all girls like boy advice.
Boy advice?
Relationship advice for somebody who's just been dumped, or a guy who's just not treating you right.
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll just dumb it down. The first thing that came to my mind was maybe like just don't so stupid.
No, come on. Let's be real. Let's be honest with the girls. Like, they need some help.
I'll tell you what my game is. This is my game. My game is to have no game.
Ah.
Yeah, that's my game.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Should I expound?
Yes, please explain.
Okay, like my sister always tells me, like when I meet a guy that I like, I just like him, and I put all my cards on the table.
Yeah.
And that kind of almost disarms people in a way where you have nothing to lose anyway, because you went out there like you have nothing to lose.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but what about, because everyone always says that if you like a guy, you have to play hard to get so he likes you back.
That's such rubbish. Like,
really?
Yes, because I think the fact, look, if you go out there with an open heart, being completely yourself, and you have nothing to lose anyway, because you'll just end up back at square one, I don't know, I actually find that you take your power back by doing that. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean?
A new life strategy, ladies.
Yeah. Anyway,
know it out there. Tell someone you really like them.
It's like, it's fails. I can't say that.
Yeah, it's fail safe.
It works every time.
That is amazing. I didn't know that. Thank you, Lisa. That is super. That was like a gem of advice there.
And it's not even like I'm going out there going, I want you. But it's just more like
I like you.
Just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go with an agenda. Like, if you're playing hard to get, you're already over. You're already on the back foot. You're on the back foot. You got to play hard to get.